It's Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Michael Badgley will be the first to get this one going. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
And that play gets nothing, so no gain on the game's first snap.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Rodgers to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. Give them 16 there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47.
I think it's so critical to start the game fast. I mean, you hear every coach and player harp on it in their press interviews and in their conferences. It's something that everybody stresses, but it's easier said than done. So I think for them to come out and face an early 3rd down and be able to pick up a 1st and extend this possession, I think it goes a long way towards everybody on that sideline and in that huddle just taking a deep breath.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. The tight end, Jonnu Smith, secures it. And he's going to be run out after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down by Latu. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They'll motion the tight end, Smith. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 22 yards there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And the Steelers are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up 1st and goal.
Warren. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
He was taken down.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
That is caught to the goal line and in. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, one, not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead.
Colts, nothing.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
Now, how often do we see guys in the league, Mike, that are former first-round picks? They get significant starting time with their original franchise, and then there's a change of address, right? They got to go play for a new team and start a new chapter of their career. Some guys take it and run with it, and some guys we never hear from again. I have a funny feeling this situation he's walking into in Indianapolis, I think, is a really good one for NFL quarterbacks. I think he has some pieces around him, and I think people don't appreciate the kind of athlete and the skill set that Daniel Jones has.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. On play action, it's Jones. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll run the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
A gain on the play. And the Colts, first down. A gain on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
That's another.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. Oh, a loose football. The Steelers think they've got one, and they do.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. And the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, but it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action now with Rodgers. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And good work here defensively. They force him out after a gain of just a yard. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out. Out-breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here comes 2nd and 4. The middle with Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. From the gun, Rodgers. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
They keep finding ways to keep this drive alive, and they're set up now for 1st and goal. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
Let's give a lot of credit to him, Mike, for standing tough in the pocket. He knows he's about to take a big hit with the defense bringing pressure, but they weren't able to get there in time and prevent that completion.
Rodgers now. And he's in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I'll tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Doolin. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense ready for their second possession. Play action now. It's Jones. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete, and nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on third down. As they've got it with first and 10.
Yards. And the Colts first down.
Jones operating out of the pistol. Off balance throw. It's complete. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Jones. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
He'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
Shotgun now for Jones. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
That's not an easy catch by any means, but at this level, Mike, you get paid to catch them all. And really, you get paid to catch the hard ones. And you know that hit, it's coming either way. And I remember learning as a young player early in my career, the hit's coming.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tacklers. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
So that'll bring up fourth down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Near the sideline and caught by Metcalf.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. Rodgers. A pass complete there to Smith. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Rodgers. He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's good for a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Really nice job here, not only avoiding the rush on 3rd down, but quickly finding that crease, get downfield, and he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Warren. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
To throw, it's Rodgers. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
Chris Boswell to
back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with 1st down. To throw, it's Jones. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Jones into the slide, protects himself, and picks up the 1st down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Flag comes in as he's forward for about 3 yards, but we'll need to check on the call. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. On the give, this is Taylor. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 14 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Jones to throw. That one out wide to Abdullah. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Steelers offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. They'll begin with great field position, a short field, in fact, as they start with a 1st down. Here's Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. On 2nd down, Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A gain there of 21. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. The receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And this one blown up. Good surge and drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
This is 3rd and 6. In the shotgun, it's A-Rob. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Roman Wilson. Touchdown, Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Makes the score Steelers 24, Colts nothing.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Doolin. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready for this next possession. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Number 1, Josh Downs. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing, Jones. They go right back to Downs. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Indianapolis.
Jones. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
35-yard line.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. He's got his man. That's down. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Again, they'll throw with Jones. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons. He can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
Jones to the air again. He takes off. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Hey, Scott, thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches, I would assume, by those head coaches as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Here's Gould on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 5. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll work this forward to the 35. That's Brandon Echols there for the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. Needs to get to the 35. I'm not sure he got there. Defense thinks he is short, and he is. It is 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight, so as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide, nowhere to cut, take him down for a loss.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Off he goes. And he'll give himself up here, but that's a gain of 5 on 1st down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
20-yard pickup there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with ball.
And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
From the gun, Rodgers. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. On the run to the right. He'll try to run for it. good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
15 yards. And the Steelers first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is first down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early first down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike, touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points. This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? Now Rodgers. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense ready to get back at it. They'll start out first down and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Cameron Hayward, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. On play action, it's Jones. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
13 yards on that pass play. First down, Indianapolis.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here's Taylor, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
2nd and 11. On play action, it's Jones. to the left side and taken in by down. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Colts first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Give up the middle to Taylor. There he goes. Inside the 30. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
First down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
That one complete to Pierce. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
And the Colts first down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Jones operating out of the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got two options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
A nice drive. This is the ninth play coming up, and they cash it in on third and goal. Gun, it's Jones. Kick. Good blocking, and he's in. Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Indy.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Badgley's extra point is good. And the Colts are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Austin now to return this. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Steelers offense and Aaron Rodgers getting ready to go once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Steelers first down.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run the draw with Warren. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 3rd and 2. On play action, Rodgers. In trouble, and down he goes.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. Back deep, Anthony Gould. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Colts offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. On the ground, it's Taylor. Yeah, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
A bit of a risky throw there, Mike. You don't love to see a quarterback force the ball, especially into a crowded area. In the end, I think he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Jones to throw on 3rd and 1. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It came up a little bit short there on 3rd down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory.
So now Shane Steichen unhappy with the last call, and out comes the challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be. So this winds up to be a very smart decision to throw the challenge flag. They remeasure, and this indeed will become a 1st down. They'll look to set up the screen here. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Jones. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and inches.
inches. They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That's good for a Colts. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. Shotgun now for Jones. Looking middle, and he's got down. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
First down. 1st and 10.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Jones to throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Protecting the ball anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes, that's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receivers saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit.
And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
Nice job by the defense there, stopping them short on 3rd down. Brings up 4th, but Mike, honestly, I don't think there's much decision to be made. He's got to keep his offense out there. They need to come away with points. Find themselves down multiple scores in this one. They're going to have to maximize these possessions.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
A big play there on 4th down. Good for an even 20.
There's nothing worse than having to settle for a field goal when you're in the red zone. So they roll the dice here. They leave the offense on the field, and boy, does it pay off. Great job by the quarterback extending this drive with his legs, and he sets up 1st and goal.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Colts. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Badgley's extra point is good. And the Colts are able to edge a bit closer.
14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here's Gainwell to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. He'll air it out down the middle. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Colts 14.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Colts take over first.
The Colts offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Throwing on first down is Jones.
Jones pass complete to number 14, Alec Pierce. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screenplay and a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
There's that man again, another catch. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
When you call these double moves, you're going for broke. You're looking to throw this ball over the head of the defense, so give a lot of credit to the defensive backs. Yes, it led to a completion, but this was not the big play the offense intended when the coordinator called that play.
And he will not be quite able to stretch the ball out. They're going to mark him down after that huge run all the way to the 1. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. Abdullah trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage if that, but there is a flag on the field, and that is in the area where usually someone was held. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is 3rd and goal.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Jones now on 3rd and goal. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach 4th down by what they call on 3rd down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on 4th. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on 4th down is leaning towards settling for 3.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's going to be caught.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. He's got some space past the 20, and he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line.
It's a gain of
16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
First down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Once again, it's Warren. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On the ground, this is Warren. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. First down and more to the 45. 20, 15, and he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Gould on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be 2nd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Here's Jones. Completing this one to down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And they're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.